up, everybody? This is Mel for the Pizza Bar, and welcome back to Madden 20. This is Face of the Franchise. This week we're against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let's get straight into it.
Get out of my way. Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, bruising runner Leonard Fournette, fresh off 100 yards a week ago, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Oakland Raiders. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, it's a day for celebration in the East Bay. It is, for all intents and purposes, the final chapter of what has been a great era of football here in Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black going to make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And if you look back to last week, it was all about their defense. Anytime you hold an NFL team to single digits, that's saying something.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Alright, we got the ball first. We're going to get in here, make some plays, get our defense into a good spot. Our defense needs to be good also. So, we got
throwing on first down. Lewis. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for a 11 and a first down. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past
get in,
from them,
they needed to broaden,
and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best
Didn't
chance
want
to
that,
so
but
if they're up around 24,
anything
28,
goes
30,
when
they
it
could be
comes
in
to
some
this.
trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Throwing is Lewis, and that's knocked away and incomplete.
Alright, first off, why didn't they go for the 3 points? That's something I never get. We need points on this drive. We need to win this.
Lewis on first down. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And avoids the contact by sliding. Well, apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first.
You gotta get the scramble.
Check, 1-7. You ain't doing nothing. Charlie, you ain't doing nothing.
To throw is Lewis. Throwing on first down. Flushed out right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Here's Lewis. Off the play fake. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That would have been a good one.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete
not doing good,
pass.
though.
Now Lewis From the gun, he'll throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete.
All right, we got the ball back. I'm thinking we should not try forcing stuff. Get everything
Lewis
going
now
slowly.
on 1st and 10. Buying time
Like
to
that.
his left. And this one complete to Jermaine Gresham. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield.
Getting Gresham
breaking down at
going
the
early.
49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Oh,
Incomplete, but a
Gresham.
penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Not what we need. We need
That's
this
on the
to be a
big
good
guard,
game.
Gabe Jackson. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Lewis, escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be
Antonio gets
incomplete. Too
drilled.
tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision
Wasn't a
came
bad
at the
one.
exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
There we go, 1st down.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Not
And they
really
need to
on.
work to at least
We
get
need
some of
these.
this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. Throwing on 3rd and long. Lewis forced out to his left. And finding the tight end,
There you go.
Wilson.
Got
Gonna
Wilson. It's
pick
still
up the
before.
six.
Oh. We need points to end the quarter.
Lewis on 1st down, being chased out left. This one complete to Gresham. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind
That's
up netting him
good.
33 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
There you go.
Dancing to his left. Wilson's got it complete. And
Good
he
job,
takes
Wilson.
us just a few yards shy of the red zone before
We need to
going
go
out.
2
19
minute
yards
offense,
to
one
pick up
play.
there. Move the chains.
We gotta get this. We need to get this W.
To throw is Lewis. Throwing on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I see it. I'm
Once again,
trying
they'll
to say
go from the
flag,
23-yard
flag.
line on 2nd and 10. Here's Lewis to throw again. Steps away to his left. And he finds Parker here, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts
We need a
as they
touchdown.
stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. They'll look to throw again. And he fires
No!
one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan.
Why was he
He's at the
not
50.
moving?
He's at the 30, 20, 10, and he will
That
take this
was a
one
bad
home.
one.
It's a touchdown.
Alright. That was a bad one. Bad throw, bad everything.
Now Lewis,
So mostly-
a final shot before break. He's airing it out for Williams. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick, and he will be brought.
Not been a good game. Not been a good game. No touchdown.
Trying to shake
Fun
off the
play, risky
interception. He'll
mistake.
look to throw. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there at 22. Like Antonio Brown, Tyrell Williams came to the Raiders in March. Came up the coast from L.A., where he caught 41 balls last year with the Chargers. His best year was 2016 when the Chargers were still in San Diego. Over 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns, and the Raiders really have high hopes for this 27-year-old receiver. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
Get touchdowns.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Lewis now operating from the gun. And Gresham, the tight end, brings it in. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Second down and inches.
No.
Sideline, but it's incomplete. The tight end, Jermaine Gresham, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw. Lewis.
And
that is incomplete.
Huh. Got the ball back quickly. So the defense or line probably did good. I mean,
Lewis.
field goal fake probably did good.
And Gresham has it left side. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Getting Gresham going.
They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about.
There we go. We need the touchdown. We needed it.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try and run it with Martin.
Good job, Martin. We needed that.
He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns,
like I said, our defense needs to do good. And we also need to slow down and get plays going.
Lewis on first down, eluding the pressure right. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
We need all the time we can get.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back.
Even though we still got a quarter. Still need all the time we can get.
Here's Lewis throwing on first down. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Now Lewis throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. Lewis now on third down.
No!
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
That's a bad one.
Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And his guys are going to have the football. Back now in the East Bay. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey.
Not a good one. This has not been a good game for me. It has not been.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's Williams on the catch.
Quickly get through the line.
Taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. The pass complete to Ryan Graham. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. It's complete to Graham. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Looking to throw. Lewis. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Give him a first down. 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Back to throw. Lewis. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Calais Campbell, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And you hate to say it with a rookie. Now the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders get a score closer. We've seen this already from him in this game. 2nd time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the...
All right. It's all or nothing.
Lewis on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Face mask. Defense.
Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard.
That
your
was not a
defensive
good
guy,
game.
but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball
All
parks,
of them
right?
picked
Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Jaguars, their battle to finish 500 gets a slight lift as they move to 6-8 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head.
Oh. The interceptions. All right. Jesus. He is a good safety. Alright. We gotta get these. Oh, I can't play my player. Okay. Alright, let's get in this game. Let's try to beat the Chargers and try to keep the wild card spot for us. So, let's get into it.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL 100 Game of the Week on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. Well, after 3 years as the home of the Chargers, it is most likely the final regular season home game at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Oakland Raiders and our home team. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Alright, we gotta get this game. We need a win. Oh, wait. We need to get this game going. We can't have any stupid mistakes for last week's season.
To throw is Lewis. Off the bootleg. Got him in. It's Brown.
There we go.
And
Got
they get him
Antonio
down,
Brown
but not
going.
before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Lewis. Forced out to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at second down.
Get some
Yeah, he
yards
only gets
out.
a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Oh, I'm talking about interceptions now.
Here's Lewis to throw on second down.
Oh!
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Interceptions. That's what's been killing me these last couple of games. I need to calm down. Take some breaks. Don't throw stupid passes.
Now Lewis on 1st down. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now he'll look to throw
There we
here
go.
on 2nd
First
and
down
10.
right there.
Wide open receiver complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The numbers for him from a week ago: 6 catches, 107 yards.
And he's trying to prove the adage, it's not just how you start, it's how you finish. And he is finishing awfully strong, takes great care of his body. I expect him to go ahead and put a cap around this season.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards is the
let's
pickup
get Martin
there,
on
Raider
this.
first.
Get dug in.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Pretty good results here on the first
6
down
yards.
run as he takes us forward for about 6.
Not what I
It's a 6-yard
wanted,
pickup,
but
and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Anything can work. Anything works. We need these plays.
Lewis now looking to throw on 2nd down. And Gresham's got it over
There
the
you go,
middle.
Gresham.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards the pickup there.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a 1st down.
And he can't find anywhere to go
Oh,
with it.
my guys,
And he goes
not
down.
blocked. That's
Melvin
not
Ingram
looking
make
well.
that now 8 sacks for him on the season. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw. Lewis. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Being chased out left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Now he's forced out.
There we go. That's what we needed. Had to concentrate a bit. I wanted running. I'm thinking rushing the last 2 plays. All right.
Set, ready, 8, read. Right there. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Let's go.
Lewis throwing on first down, escaping the pressure right. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick, but instead it falls down incomplete. These two teams have been in the same division, meeting twice a year for decades, and there was some buzz in the press box earlier about the Holy Roller game in 1978. That's when Ken Stabler was about to get sacked. Fumbled. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he'll return it to the 20.
I just stop trying to think of places to go, but mostly every time I see his place open.
To throw is Lewis. Off play action. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
Looking to throw. Lewis dancing to his left. Looking left sideline. It's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
I think this whole job could be
pays off for 29 yards. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Denzel Perryman just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Back to throw. Lewis steps away to his left. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play.
All right. We got to get this.
Reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman.
We need this win. We need this
stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
One of our best players
all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Well, make that now 2.
There we go. That's
Touchdown,
what we needed.
Raiders. Luke Wilson.
All right. We need to rack up the score. We need to get into a good position.
Here's Lewis on 1st and 10. Buying time to his left.
Oh, God.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Lewis. Going to throw again. Forced out to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
Either get into field goal range
as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Lewis now on 1st down. Being chased out left. A hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
He's got to be kicking himself right there.
Yeah.
His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout.
Okay.
As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of this.
All right. We did get that field goal. That's all I wanted from us. Us getting field goal, getting it higher.
Lewis throwing on 1st down. This is caught. It's Ryan Grant. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
I know I've been mostly throwing it to Western,
this
but
quarterback now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Lewis steps away to his left. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Second and 1. Step and he's going to eat this one as down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Back to throw. Lewis. He gets it to Brown. Complete.
No,
and now
Brown.
Look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line.
Good job, D. Ready.
Antonio, that's not what we wanted.
To throw is Lewis on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I'm going back to my play. The play
You know,
that has
offensively, it's
not
3rd and 10,
failed
and I'm
me
just
yet.
thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play callers think,
nowhere to escape, and he
Of
goes
course,
down.
getting sacked.
The former 3rd-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the...
The amount of times I've been sacked in this game, it's just
Here's Lewis.
stupid.
Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Denzel Perryman picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
this has been a tough one for this
The
offensive
Raiders'
line. It
offensive
appears
line
almost like they've been on
sucks.
roller skates this entire game.
This
The way they've been
team
pushed around.
sucks.
6 sacks given up
I
in
don't
this
know
one.
how I made it this far.
Looking to throw. Lewis buying time to his left. Touchdown.
There we go.
Raiders.
I need to get a good score.
Here we go. Set. Hey, Tucson. Get that quarterback. And let's go.
Now Lewis on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the... It got his man complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play that time for the Raiders.
I kind of thought that was not going to be good, but
so the big play changes the
thankfully
complexion of
Antonio
things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. This will be caught by Brown. And all the way down inside the 5
thank
of the
you,
4.
Antonio.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. 2nd and 5. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They push forward.
All right, we need a touchdown. Nothing more than just a touchdown.
He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
And it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
There we go.
And he's got Gresham. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Back to throw. And an alley to run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. And an alley to run.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Now a nice play defensively on first down.
That was
this is
a
knocked
defensive
away
play.
and incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go for the 40.
Receiver.
He's back to throw. Dancing to his left. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left.
Need a first down.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
All right.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. Lewis now. Throwing on 4th down. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. Let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the 4th quarter. But a lot of that was their
Okay, I'm just gonna leave this off here, and if you guys liked it, smash that like button. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you later, guys.